When you have a child, you have a son, you immediately have dreams for them. You think, oh, he's going to play for the Yankees someday. He's, whatever. And you think you have one child, and then all of a sudden, that's gone.
Hi, my name is Cindy, and welcome to my video blog. I have 4 kids who are really not kids anymore. They're pretty much all grown. And the focus of my vlog is my son Robbie, who has severe autism.
Wacky, you are being goofy.
At 17, he had his first seizure, and he ended up in the hospital, and the neurologist asked me about his digestive issues, which he also had because the day before he was vomiting for like 12 hours straight before he had the seizure. So he asked me about the digestive issues. And then he asked me about his behaviors, because autistic kids can get very violent, and and we saw his behaviors go in these cycles where one doctor said he was bipolar, where he would get really hyper and he would be and he didn't sleep well, and then he'd swing down, and then he'd be very calm and gentle and very sweet. Yesterday morning, the phone rang at 7 a.m. and I knew right away it meant Robbie had a seizure, because every time the phone rings that early in the morning, it's his home. And for some reason, he tends to have the seizures in the morning as they're getting him ready to go to his day program. My husband showed up, I got off the phone, and he was there. His friend drove him, and the two of them were there, and Robbie called the house. He said, "This is Robbie's dad, what's going on?" And they told him something, and he said, "Is there a police officer there?" Put him on the phone, and the police officer got on the phone, and my husband walked away, and I talked to his friend. And he hung up the phone, and he turned around and he looked at me, and my husband said, "Robbie's in heaven." Ever since he passed, I still feel like I need to keep going. I need to keep Robbie alive. You see this necklace is on the back of this. Can you see all the white? Those are Robbie's ashes. I had made into a necklace. It's spun into glass, and I picked this particular one because it looks like he's in the water. That's why I picked that one, and I wear this every day, and I keep him right here next to my heart. I was there though, I really wasn't thinking until we were actually going there of what this process is. This is almost like him being cremated again, and that's not easy to swallow, But I have to think. But I'm trying to focus on it being like we're going to bring it to life again,
Here, I'm gonna let this cool off for a little bit more. So I can see where the cracks are in it, but it's solid, but I can see the cracks on the inside.
I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I felt like God spoke to me one day and he said, just love him the way he is. Yay! I can still smell him, I can still feel him, I can, He is alive to me. And somehow having the necklace with me he's still here with me.